guys doing on this wonderful November day? Welcome to Frequency Road Radio. I'm so glad to be here doing your reading. This is a general reading. If you need something more specific, tailored to your situation or your personal life, just drop me a line in my email below. Make sure you check out my website and my Patreon page. All of that will be below in the description box. And you may want to check out your moon and your rising as well to get a complete picture, or if you need a little bit more than this reading. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump right into it for time's sake. I already shuffled and dealt the cards. Let's go, Libra. So let me just tell you the cards that are on the table first. You have the Page of Pentacles in reverse as the situation at hand. Past influences, you have the Devil in reverse. How you currently feel, current outlook is the Hangman in reverse, and then the outcome is the Eight of Pentacles upright. And then you have, I'm using the Tarot Complete Kit deck, the Romance deck, and the Past Lifetime deck to give sort of a complete picture. These are love and relationship reading, but whatever comes out, I'll read it to you, and it's just like a general picture by using all three decks to really see what's going on. In the Romance deck, you had let go of control issues. It sort of stems from the past for me in the position I got it in. You need to trust, and then sort of in an outcome position, there's the unrequited love card, and then in the Past Lifetime card, you got the communal living. So starting off with the Page of Pentacles reverse, it's funny, when I was shuffling the deck, that card kind of flipped over and it was upright. And I was like, oh, Libra wants to give somebody the keys. We'll see if that comes out though. But with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you're not feeling as stable as you thought you were with all that you built up. And it's a boy on the card. The page is a young energy. So you may have been building something, working on something to make it stable, but it's still in its early stages and is not quite taken off. And you can't give the keys. Like, you're still holding those keys. Pages deliver messages and things like that. And this is what would be things having to do with security, maybe securing even certain monetary things or homes or things that you need to be stable. And right now, I don't see that that's really going on or going forward. So you may be feeling unstable in your love relationships, unstable in your home. There may be a few things going on. I mean, with this communal living, past life card, and some of this control issues and trust stuff. So, Libra, just looking at that, I would really focus on yourself and continuing to build your stability, because with that Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, what are you building? Are you opening doors? Are things happening for you? I don't feel like, you may not really feel like things are happening for you. And it could have a lot to do with this Devil in reverse card. You're most likely your own worst enemy is what I see with that devil in reverse, especially coming with the let go of control issues and the trust card. So when it comes to love and relationships, and guys, love and relationships could be your mom, your dad, your family, your kids, even if you love your career. So, and of course, romantic love. So you have to take this how it pertains to your particular situation in your life. One second. But with that Devil in reverse, it speaks of breaking bonds, breaking chains, coming out of some things that you really don't have to be chained to. And I feel like with it in the past position, it is what contributed to the romantic relationship. So you really have to take a look at the self, because with the Devil card, nobody is making you do anything. Like back in the day, I used to be into, I would say in my teenage years, probably like around 12, 13 or something like that. I used to be really into ghosts and spirits and just like hauntings, exorcisms, things like that. And I used to read a lot of books on those topics. Oh, I don't even have your candles lit. I just did another reading. You guys know I don't like to do them back to back, and I didn't plan to do them back to back. And I meant to light these candles, but I didn't. So let me do that really quick, Libra. I'm sorry. It's just the energy I need. Thank you for your patience. I know I was right in the middle of a sentence. Who knows if I'm going to come back on that same sentence. Let me see if I can figure out. All right, I'm going to kind of leave this here. All right. So, I used to read those kind of books and things, and the one commonality that a lot of the books would say is, in order for the devil to come in order for evil spirits to come and things to happen, like when I would read the books about exorcism and whatnot, in order for a person to be possessed or whatever the case by that energy, you have to let it in. You have to be open to it. And with the devil in reverse, it's really saying there are no holes, there are no chains, but whatever happened in your situations came from your own doing and your own will, not from actually being bound, but your own actions. And it has a lot to do with control issues. It had a lot to do with control issues, wanting things the way you want them, and not really allowing situations to unfold naturally. Libra, you are air sign, as well as Gemini and Aquarius, very mentally adept and astute, but can be mentally manipulating as well to make situations go the way you want to go. And with the devil in the past, and especially with it reverse, it's like saying, that is a hand that played into the situations. And it's funny, with the devil in reverse, it's pointing towards the hangman in the present position. Now, had he been upright, he would have been pointing to sort of like your past. And I may have said, this was your past. You've kind of learned some lessons, but I don't think you let go of that devil energy. I still think there's a lot of control issues, Libra. And I still think there's a lack of trust. Trust that things are going to work out. The situations are going to fall unnaturally. You have to have trust and let go of those control issues, because then you come to the hangman in reverse. And the hangman in reverse is just, when it's upright, he's there, he's going within, regardless how the situation looks around him, regardless of what's going on right now. He trusts his inner power, his inner knowledge. Like the hangman card, when it's upright, always reminds me of the saying when they say, well, you can take my body or you can lock up my body, but you can never take or lock up my mind. They can put the hangman in whatever position they want to put him in, tie him up, crucify him, whatever they want to do. But the hangman is okay inside, because he's okay with his spirituality. He's okay with his God. He's okay with what he's been through, where he's going, and he knows there's something more. He knows he's going to be okay. So that's why he doesn't look really stressed, even though he's in a bad position. But with the hangman reverse, it just speaks of not really going within to release the own inner issues and to come to grips and to face the own inner issues, so that you can have a successful romantic relationship. Because you got, like I said, you got to let go of control issues, the trust, and then the unrequited love. So being this way, having that devil in reverse and the hangman in reverse, and even being out of order with your stability type of things, with that page of pentacles in reverse, it leads to that lack of control. And when we have a lack of control of ourselves, we want to control others, but realize we really don't have a control over anything but ourselves. So that's why you have to work with the self to let the past demons go, so that you can move on and really be okay inside, so that you can have a great loving relationship. I don't care what you've been through. We all want love, and a loving relationship is available to all of us, but it is greatly dependent on how we act in the past, what karma we create, and what we do in the present situation. And, once you let go of those control issues and you trust, the right people that are supposed to be in your life will be there, and the right situations for you will be there. So, there's more work to do with the Eight of Pentacles. With the Eight of Pentacles, there's more work to do. You've been working and working and working, and it is going to pay off, but it's not quite done yet. There's a lot of work to do because like I said, you had the Page of Pentacles, but you got to come back down, because you got to come back down to the Eight and put in more work. No, you're not quite stable yet. Yes, there's inner demons, and you're not quite at peace within yourself, because there is more work to do, so that you can find a relationship where the love is requited. You feel the same way about the other person as they feel about you. And this communal living card could have a lot to do with control issues and trust issues. It speaks of too many people in a relationship, whether this is the family, prospects, friends, just too much going on in a relationship. And when you have a lot of people in your relationship, this is where you get to, you find your friends messing with your person, or a person really like somebody else, or you're out here, you seeing people, and it's just confusing situations, and you're wondering, and you're trying to control it all as well. Just too many people, too many things going on that stem from past lives where you maybe did have to share or be in some sort of communal living situation, and it really wasn't good for your relationships. And another way to flip that this communal living card in reference to the unrequited love card is, if you're not sure which way to go, like I said, you have to put in the work and not quite there. You got to work on your own control issues and your own trust issues, because if you're not trustworthy, how do you expect to be able to trust other people? It's a two-way street. And these cards really go both ways for you and your partner or whoever you're dealing with. This comes out more as a personal reading in relationship to love relationships. Like I said, love in relationship readings can still pick up on your kids, your family, and things like that. But I'm having to work on personal things so that you can get to that love relationship. And it may involve a lot of other people in something that's going on. So to flip it another way, maybe taking advice from the family or something like that. But be careful, because you do have the unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So either that's how you feel or your partner feels. And a lot of it is stemming from those control issues, the trust, having a broad sense of mind when it comes to relationships, instead of having something really, really personal, because communal living doesn't sound like something really personal, to where it's just you and your partner or who you're interested in. It sounds like there's a lot going on within you that really doesn't allow any room or space for relationships right now. And it ends up with either you not feeling a certain way that someone feels about you, or the other way around. And really needing to have trust in yourself that you will attract the right person. And if the right person is in your life, you can trust them. You can trust them, but it's too much going on. And Libra, in a communal living, everybody sees everything. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going through situations with unrequited love, or you feel like that about someone, or you feel like they feel like that about you, you really have to work harder to get your situations in order, so things are clear. It's not such a wide open situation, and you realize you can trust yourself. As soon as you let go of those control issues, you can trust yourself, and you can trust your partners. Though that energy that comes from the Devil card and that Page of Pentacles being in reverse, being unstable because of sneaky tactics, past things, not being honest. Honesty is a part of trust. You have to work on those things more to bring in a relationship where it really is equal on both ends, because, trying to control and have things your way, you're never really going to be happy, and you'll get the same results that you got before. And what I'm going to do, because I got this communal living card, I gave you my interpretation, and I'm just to help you a little bit more, I'm going to give it to you from the book too, because I know we need all that we can get. So I gave you my spin on it. I don't really read the books, so let's see what the book says. And this is a past lifetime deck. So these are issues from your past lifetime, things you have been through in your past lifetime that is contributing to your current relationship. So before I get to the book, even communal living, you being wide out in the open, you being caught in these groups of people may make it hard to let go of the control issues and really be in one-on-one interpersonal relationships. Not codependent ones, but ones where you can trust, you can give space, and you can give freedom to people who truly love you back. So communal living. The lifetime significant to your question involved a communal setting, such as a convent, monastery, or tribe. Your earthly needs for shelter, clothing, and food were provided for. Although you had held a job within the community, you fulfilled your responsibilities for the group and not for individual gain. In your current lifetime, you may feel troubled by the concept of money. We just talked about not being stable in that Page of Pentacles and needing to work more at things with the Eight of Pentacles. You know, the Pentacle cards have everything to do with stability, money, homes, like I talked about when the reading first came on, things that make you stable in life before you can even get into love relationships. So it says, in your current lifetime, you may feel troubled by the concept of money, individual earnings, savings, and bills. You may feel unsupported because your soul is accustomed to having a community support system. A lot of people around you guys, a lot of people in your biz, a lot of people, providing and being there. You know what I mean? Which is causing a problem in this current relationship, in this current lifetime. So the book finishes to say, to assimilate in this lifetime, find the balance and harmony between individual and group needs, between give and take. Understand how you fit into the culture and how the group can help you achieve your individual goals and aspirations and further your spiritual growth. And remember, no man or woman is an island. So guys, you can't do things by yourself. You can't. You have to let go of control issues, trust issues, and sort of open up. But realize that support that you had from that past lifetime, you have to find a way to, like it says, find your place in the culture. Find those circles that do return that love. Like I said, this unrequited love, that doesn't have to be, you want to find people who do feel the same, who do return that love and understand, like I said, maybe going to family for advice or going to family for things like that. People that you can depend on. But it's going to take more work. It's going to take more work from you, on you, to get to a place where you feel secure in one-on-one relationships. There's an issue going on with one-on-one relationships. So you guys, if you need something, I feel like this reading kind of ends open-ended because there's probably so many different situations going on for different Libras. I didn't really get a lot of cards to give you direction as far as what's going to happen in your relationship. I got cards that's really telling you how to work on yourself. Instead of hopping from thing to thing, looking at thing to thing, the work really needs to be done on the self. And it's about the stability, where you fit in, money, home, your life, just where you feel comfortable and where you feel stable at. You guys may be rolling stones. Libras are always here, there, and everywhere, as most air signs are. So, and that could be from your communal living. You had the time to do those things. You had the time to go about and travel about because you were in a setting where you were provided for. There was a tribe, there was a family tribe. But right now, you're coming to a place where you really got to get over some of those past things and build stability on your own. And that's going to come from going within, Libra. So then you can see that reflected in the relationships that you build with on the outside, to have the trust in those relationships, to be able to trust people that may not have come from this communal situation that you're so used to before. So you need to find your tribe. You know what I mean? You need to find the people that do requite that love, that do have that love where you won't even feel like you need to have control issues or that there's trust issues. So, sorry for leaving that a little open-ended, Libra, but the reading was really to the point. I dragged it out some to give you guys, because it wasn't a whole lot of, like bookend cards.